Good morning, dear students. Today I am going to start a new topic, that is your turgor pressure, wall pressure and root pressure. So already I have told you turgor pressure, it is a type of pressure which is developing due to the endosmosis. When the endosmosis will take place, at that time what will happen? The cell absorbs water and it becomes rigid. So you can see between the cell sac and the elastic wall which is present, between the cell sac and the wall, there is a pressure that is developing due to endosmosis, and this pressure is known as turgor pressure, and the condition will be known as turgidity. Okay. So here you see it is a type of hydrostatic pressure. Simply means it is the pressure has arisen due to the presence of water or absorption of water. Okay. So this is your turgor pressure. Now coming on to the utility of turgidity. Why it is important? So it is important, turgidity is important for growth, then turgidity is responsible for opening and closing of stomata, then water is forced into the xylem due to the turgor pressure, and then turgidity in root cells, that is responsible for the root pressure. So due to root pressure, this transpiration occurs during the daytime. Okay. So this is due to the turgor pressure, and this pressure between the cell wall means elastic wall and the cell sac. This is called turgor pressure. Next is your wall pressure. So in case of wall pressure, what is happening? The cell sac exerts pressure on the cell wall. Then what happens? An inward pressure is exerted on the cell wall. Okay, by the stressed cell wall. So what happens? See here. So this cell wall exerts some pressure on the internal contents. This is called wall pressure. So it is just opposite to the turgor pressure. So here it is wall pressure, means cell wall will exert some pressure on the inside content of the cell. Next is your root pressure. So what is root pressure? Root pressure is pressure of water developing inside the plant cell or inside the root also you can say. Maximum time it is in the roots. So developed inside the root due to active absorption of water. So when water is being absorbed actively, means by the use of energy, when the transpiration will be low and the rate of absorption will be high, in that case what will happen? A positive pressure will be applied because transpiration is not there, so water will not be able to evaporate. At that time what will happen? Transpiration rate is not overcoming the pressure of the root. In that case, a positive pressure will be developed inside the root, that is known as root pressure. So this root pressure is generally responsible for carrying the water up till a small height. So in case of stem, where you can see in case of shrubs, herbs, this root pressure is essential for the development of means for the water carrying from the root to the leaves. But in case of higher plant, we will see when rate absorption we will study the types of absorption, some theories we will study. At that time we will see that root pressure is unable to carry the water to the top of the plant when the plant is big. So in case of trees, this is not happening. This is root pressure. Now we have one more thing is flaccidity. Flaccid. One was turgid. When the turgor pressure will be more, then becomes the cell becomes turgid. And flaccid condition. Flaccid condition simply means when the water will be coming out. This is exosmosis. So sorry, this is turgidity is due to endosmosis, but the flaccidity is due to exosmosis. When the water is coming out of the cell, in that case what will happen? The cell will become soft and limp, and that condition is known as flaccid condition. So when there will be flaccid condition, so what will happen? The stomata will close, and in case of turgid condition, the stomata will open. Okay, flaccid and turgid are both opposite to each other. Okay, so this is your about turgor pressure, wall pressure and root pressure. In the next video we will study some experiments, and afterwards we will study some theories related to the transpiration. Okay, for the upward, sorry, not transpiration, here is related with ascent of sap. Ascent of sap simply means the carrying of water from the roots to the leaves. That is called ascent of sap. Okay, till then, thank you.